Hi there, my name is Renee, and today I want to show you three things that you can do today to increase your online presence. All right, we're going to go over um, content, backlinks, and citations. So you might be wondering why it is that I am actually doing this and what is in it for me. Well, oftentimes I find that local business owners are so busy actually running their business that um, they don't have time to learn how the internet can benefit them, and then also how to work within Google's algorithms and the things that they are requiring. And so sometimes the only hesitation that they have to hiring somebody is this: they just don't know who the expert is, right? And so I've just found that by giving people a free, easy attack plan of things that you can actually do to impact your business, some of those local business owners will reach back out to me and ask me to do it for them. So if by the end of this video you like what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, then shoot me a message back and we can chat. And but if you just want to take these tricks, tips and use them yourself, that's totally fine. No harm, no foul. And yeah, but let's get to it and not waste any more time. I'll just move my camera out of the way. Most business owners know that they need content, but they don't know that the length that Google is actually looking for is about 1,500 words. So I've got you guys at about 870 words on this webpage word counter. So I would say the first thing that I would do is double the words on your home page. There's many different ways that we can do that without making it look cluttered and just kind of overkill. And you want to make sure that you are using the right buyer intent keywords. So Google uses these to know which of their customers that they should show your website to, right? So there is this little tool that I have here called Ahrefs, and essentially it gives me just some behind the scenes details of what Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So I've got you guys here. I see that they're finding you guys for about 91 keywords. So I'm going to look at those real quick. I can see that, like, if I look at auto repair Anchorage, Google has you listed about position 9, auto shop Anchorage, position 11, and each of those they're getting between 150 volumes each for those keywords. A few other ones here, we've got Anchorage Volvo, there's 30 volume, search for that, you're at position 10. So these are just some things that we can see what customers are searching for. We can look at your competition and find out what words they are ranking for, and if you want to add those to your website so that you can compete with them well. So the first thing that we would do then is to beat your competition and stay consistently ahead of them would be to add those words, and then just making sure that the words we add are definitely buyer intent keywords. We can put those behind pictures and all that sort of thing. So now I just went ahead and put auto shop Anchorage into my Google search. First thing, of course, up here we have the ads. Ads can work, but they can also be a bit of a money pit if your foundation, like your website, isn't dialed in. So you just want to be careful not to burn your money with Google ads until you know for sure that your site will convert, right? Let's move on to the second thing that I want to show you is citations. All right, so citations, name, address, phone number. This is just when your name, address, phone number is listed in different directories online, right? So you'll see here, right here in this map section right here, when you put in your like, say I searched auto shop Anchorage. These top 3 that come in right here, that's called the map pack, okay? And trust me, you want to be in this map pack here. These 3 top businesses that live here get roughly 50% of all the clicks when people are searching for these services. So increasing your local citations, that would be the number one thing that you could do today to push your business up in the map pack. The citations is how Google verifies your business, and it gives relevance to you as a local business. And so then when you get more citations than your competitor, you gain more trust than them from Google, which pushes you above them in the map pack. So right now you're not ranking in the top three, and I would say some of your competitors, they likely have between 100 and 150 citations. So that would be the first thing that I would do to get you up in this map pack right here, and that is something that you can absolutely do for yourself. Now, one of the other things that we can do is look at is backlinks. All right. So I'm going to go back up over here to this Ahrefs thing here just to have a look at the back side of your website. And I can see that you have 227 backlinks. All right, so backlinks is, or link juice, this is the third pillar that will really help you dominate on Google. All right. When we search for auto shop Anchorage, right, we come down here. I've noticed that you guys are right up there. You're number 2 right there. Here's agents. They are the very first ones there. And then here's a few more down here. So this is what we would call our organic search, right? And the way to get here is primarily through backlinks, quality backlinks. So if I go over here and look at your web, one of your competitors here, we can look at their back. They only have 65 backlinks, but yet they're still ranking higher than you on the page, right? So this can be a few different reasons. A lot of times it can be have to do with the quality of their backlinks. Sometimes just the age of the website, that gives you a little bit of authority as well. If you get a local blog or an industry site that's linking back to you, here, let's go over to your backlinks right here. That is great, right? But if you get something that is like, say, a pepperoni pizza shop, it links to you, you don't sell pepperoni. So that's actually almost harmful to you because it's not really it doesn't give you any authority in Google's eyes, right? And so one of the things we can do is go and find backlinks that carry a lot of weight. So that would be like links from magazine articles or press releases or directories, or blog posts and that sort of thing. What we don't want is, like we see this one is like spam one right here. We don't want ones that Google picks up as spam. We don't want a bunch of stuff from China or India that doesn't end up carrying much authority for you. So that would be another thing that we would look for that. So when Ahrefs, we can see exactly which sites are linking to you, and then we can go to your competitors, find out what sites they are linking to them, and we can actually go get the same ones, right? So anyway, once we get quality relative backlinks, Google's going to just crawl all over you and bring you right to the top and keep you there because you show authority and they can trust you. So anyway, getting you to the top, it's not magic. It's just a method. And I've shown you that method today. So yeah, once again, we went over content. So we want to increase the content on your website with key buyer intent keywords. Citations, let's get those citations up. That will really help you in your quest to get into the local map pack. And then your backlinks, just ensuring that you've got really solid backlinks that will give Google a lot of those trust signals to say, yeah, you guys are trustworthy. Okay. So I hope that was helpful for you. And again, if you have any questions and you just want to clarify some stuff, and by all means, feel free to reach out and give me a call, and I'll put my details in the email. But again, my phone number is 907-242-2492, and my name is Renee. Thanks so much. Have a great day.